good so far. Yeah. We'll be getting started in just a little while, everybody. We'll be getting started around possibly the 4-minute mark. So until that time, as per usual, get ourselves prepared, and yeah, we'll get into the game real soon, hopefully. And hopefully the stream goes a bit better than yesterday's stream. And thank you, Stream Elements, for doing your part. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how things go. That old iconic Wolf 3D menu music. Gotta love it, you know? Yeah. I'll be getting started in about a couple of minutes. Just, you know, let notifications go out and all that stuff. See if anyone pops by and all that good stuff. I never can tell is that just how loud music can be. I always thinking it's like it's overpowered or something. That title screen, that title screen though. Excuse me. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well for this stream, especially this bot combination thing that I'm doing today. But we'll find out when the time comes. Anyway, it is now past the 4-minute mark, and since Stream Elements has done its thing, I'll do my thing, which is my intro. So, hey all my fellow Rumble Maniacs, it's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome back to yet another installment of Wolfenstein 3D mods. Today we're going to be taking a look, well, technically a revisit of a mod that I played long, and I do say long time ago, about maybe a couple of years ago or something like that. But today I'm going to be playing a mod that was made by a friend of mine called Wolfenstein 3D The Old School. Wolf 3D The Old School was made by my friend Steve Johnson, or Steven Johnson. He's the one that's behind Open Mall Productions. He's also the individual who was the one, he was also the one that allowed me to make a giveaway for his first ever game release, which was Save the Astronaut. But yeah, I figured that what I would do was revisit his mod, but also kind of do a little bit of experiment in a way. So today I'm going to be doing a playthrough of his mod with a gameplay mod for Wolf 3D called Wolf 3D Demolition. For those of you that are new to the series or channel or whatever and don't know what Wolf 3D Demolition is, basically it's a gameplay mod that has like a lot of new weapon varieties to play with, as well as some new enemy types. Well, I guess you could say like they're mostly variant types of enemies. You know, like it still kind of goes within like the same formula of like, you know, this is this is that, but they have like, but some of them have like, you know, new weapons and stuff like that. And there's also the ability to have destructible items as well, like tables and barrels and things like that. Pretty cool. But yeah, when it comes to the old school, it is technically it's technically a episode 1 replacement, usually known to be played with Wolf 3D Shareware's version, but since I have the full version of Wolf 3D, it can well work that way too. There's no new custom things as far as the level stuff goes. Basically, it's just brand new. It's basically just new levels that my friend made and stuff like that. I don't know if there's an exit. I don't know if there's like a secret exit in this episode or not. But you know, that's something that I'm pretty sure he'll probably tell me in the future. Like maybe when this gets uploaded to YouTube and whatever. But I decided that what I was going to do for this playthrough was try it on I Am Death Incarnate. I Am Death Incarnate is pretty much the hard mode of Wolf 3D, and with the whole variation of, you know, like the enemies and things like that, it could make things a little bit interesting, or it could make things a little challenging. I don't know. But one thing we're going to do is find out. So without further ado, let's go. So yeah, we get a new pistol. Not too shabby. Pretty much one-handing it. Nothing there. And nothing there. Yeah, so sometimes the barrels will have something in them, or they might have nothing in them. Like, I think some of the stuff that can be in these barrels can be, like treasure, weapons, ammo, maybe even some health as well. Yeah, I just figured I'd turn the music up just a little bit. Yeah, we got a new MP40, we got a new weapon, which is sniper rifle or rifle, and we got a rocket launcher. A good portion of the weapons too have like their own ammo pool, so like, you know, whatever whatever amount of ammo you have here, it doesn't affect this or this. And I got double pistolas. But yeah. Tables are destructible. even vases. One thing I will say is that if you ever are playing with this gameplay mod and you find one of these rifle guys, be careful because they can hurt a lot. Like they can take a hell of a good chunk of health from you if they hit their mark. Oh. Couple things, some treasure in there. But yeah, I haven't played this thing in about like a couple of years. I haven't even really watched I have not even really rewatched my playthrough that I did, let alone whenever my friend did a playthrough of this mod. And yeah, the pink guys are usually rocket wielding. Ow! God, I hate those guys. Those are usually guards that those are SS guard replacements, like variants. Like sometimes they'll have like the normal MP40 weapons, or sometimes they might have flamethrowers. And if they are flamethrowers, they're pretty much going to be immune to fire. Put it like that, so that way it's, you know, short and sweet for the old school. Locked door. The one thing I've kind of found out about the pink guys when you get a rocket launcher, is usually 9 times out of 10, if you've already got a rocket launcher and you kill them, they'll basically just drop ammo for it. But if you don't have one, then there's a good high chance they will drop a rocket launcher for you. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Well, actually, you know what? I'll save that. I mean, I know that like when you get a 1-up, it increases it fills your ammo stuff up, but I'll have to try to remember that for later. Apparently we had a dog that was carrying explosives and one that had like deadly gas. And And the ones that have get in the gas is quite deadly. Yeah, hopefully I can get like another pistol, maybe an MP40. Alright. Yeah, usually whenever I get a key in this game, I usually try and save it so that way I can be able to you know, have some closing progress. Yeah, this is the area we came from, or what came to at one point. And yeah, that's another thing too about Wolf 3D Demolition. Barrels can now be used to be exploding. So, like, say, you know, if you have a whole bunch of enemies that are around barrels, you know, like green barrels, you can shoot them and they all explode, just like in Doom. Yeah, you definitely want to watch out for SS guard replacements, because sometimes, you know, sometimes they will either have flamethrowers or MP40s, and you won't know until most likely they've already fired it. Island there. I guess now we can go. I guess we can now go ahead and get this. Give us an extra life, even though quite honestly, like, the extra lives thing is pretty much just, it's useless, to be honest. I mean, like, unless if you're doing like a challenge run or something, to where like, you know, you try to be able to go through, you know, like the OG Wolfenstein or like a mod or something, and you try to be able to, you know, do like a no save run, and you just rely on the life system, to where if you die, then you know, you have to restart the level with nothing but the pistol. Rumblestein 3D. That's interesting, but hey there, Maverick. It's good to see you, man. How are you doing today? Yeah, that pretty much does it, I think. Hey, look at that. Got 100% everything. It's probably gonna be one rare time that I do that too. Alright, so we got some locked doors. These obviously gonna require the same thing. I think this one might require the gold key. I don't know. That's kind of one thing. That's kind of one thing that Wolf 3D in general is kind of weird about. Well, I am now officially full on bullet ammo. You gotta have the ability to have a shrinker. Especially in a game that doesn't really have one, originally. Hey, he had a rifle. Yep, that's Flame Boy.
Yeah!
You do not want to get close to that guy because he can just flame you up real quick before you can even have any reaction time. But yeah, it's good to see you though again, Maverick. Hopefully you're doing well today. Kinda surprised my other mod, Shadow, has not even come by at all. So I know he's hardly been coming by my streams for one reason or another. Good old flamethrower. Ow, you bitch. Ow. Yeah, oh indeed. Whee! Thank you for killing yourself with your own splash damage, you idiot. Yeah, apparently these guys, no matter if they're flamers or not, I guess apparently they just won't die to fire. So I guess in shorter terms, they're fireproof. Yeah. Thank you for the clip, Maverick. But yeah, that's kind of, that's kind of the beauty sometimes of rocket Nazis. You know, it's like if they don't hit you and they hit like a wall or something and they're close by to it, they basically just kill themselves with their own splash damage. Or explosion, however you want to say it. Nothing there. Yeah, get out of that area. But yeah, I'll say this, even though I'll say this right now, but I don't know how long the stream's going to be, but my goal is to try and complete episode. It's basically trying to complete this this mod on stream. Ooh, that would have been dangerous. Fucking having the fucking rocket guy just like right in your face as soon as you open the damn door. A rocket to the face is never fun, ladies and gentlemen. Especially ones that don't really give a shit if no matter what they do. Yeah, thankfully the one thing about these black coated SS guards is that you can actually be able to tell 9 times out of 10 if they have flamethrowers or not. But they still can be quite tough no matter what they are. Okay, I was not expecting these. I was not expecting these ones to explode because of these. Must have been a hell of a radius. Did you see that? A normal blue SS guard turned into its black coated variant. I don't know why, but it's like I kind of would have expected, like, you know, if they're gonna have the variants, you know, like they would already be loaded in, like, you know, Like you would just see the guy, you know, just casually just pass by, instead of like, you know, just getting his attention while he's a blue code guard, and next thing you know he turns into that. Just like that. By the way, how's the volume of the music? Like, you think it's good sounding to where it's, you know, can be heard enough while also being able to hear me? Oh, just gotta go ahead and heal. Really nice little treasures. Yeah, that's locked the door. Alright, cool, because I wanted to make sure that, like, you know, at least the music was, you know, not like too loud, but not too quiet. Ow. Where the fuck did you come from, bitch? It's like I was assuming like I was getting shot from the left. Rude motherfuckers. Anyway, as I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted, like I was wanting to make sure, you know, like the music could be heard good enough to where it wasn't too loud, to where it was like, you know, more, or like it overpowered me whenever I spoke. There's some treasure in there, but I don't wanna get them because of how there's a big med kit right here, and I'm pretty much good on health, so that would basically just be a fucking waste. Is that gonna probably lead into here? I did not see that. I did not see that dog packing the explosives. figure out like where I need to probably go, because obviously I need keys, but I don't recall even coming across one. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Key has been found. That shows the key to progression. I know, right? Man, I forgot. This ain't Doom's version. So I gotta do this so I can be able to. Hang on. So I gotta do this so I can be able to move around and, you know, get like a landscape of the map. Free ash piles. Nothing there. Yeah, now we got both keys. Well, at least we got all the enemies. The jankiness of an id Software game, where enemies can shoot right through each other and not take any damage. Who here likes jank in their games? bad doggo. Key door there. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys do not take fire damage. Yeah, it's been about a couple of years since I last played this this mod. I don't know where everything is, so like I can't say where every single like secret and shit is, but you know, I just kind of remember some stuff here and there. But there's gonna be one of those moments where like things, you know, might come back to me. Just with an extra addition of some surprise enemy variants. He must have got. Whee! Fuck you. He must have gotten alerted at one point when I didn't even know it. Like it's possible that he got alerted somewhere and he probably didn't make a sound or whatever, and I didn't know that, and I didn't really know about it until now. You gotta love that sound. You gotta love that sound of like the the enemy bones is like just crumbling down and all that. Hello. Hello. Alright. Might as well save it since we made good progress. That was close. That almost went up my ass. That fucking rocket. Are you sure it was an idiot? That wasn't he. Another fool killed by his own splash damage. Indeed. Well, to quote the great Rick Ashley whenever he played the voice of Soldier, he will not be missed. Woo! I have never seen that explode. I didn't know it could be explodable. That's right. Save it, even though like I feel like this probably is going to be the end. I want to try and see if I can find like any things of health that I didn't pick up before I even think about leaving this level. Yeah, that's where the first key was. That's where the treasure was. Hey, look at that. 100% on the board. That sounds like a bunch of them. Who, what, where, when, why? Let's take that one from the top, shall we? This should add more fuel to the fire. Oh, let's go online, don't you think? Everyone pretty much got burnt. But you gotta love it though. Okay, lock door there. Fire anyone? Better save before I even think about going in there. Cause there could be more enemies. Only one? Wow. I'm almost disappointed. But we got a key though. So that's Progress City. As a user by the name of DGRD would say, Progress City is a wonderful, is a beautiful city. That Progress City. And just in case if anyone is curious whether they are watching this live or as a video on YouTube in the future, if you guys are wondering like what exactly am I using, I am using a source port called LZ Wolf. I think it's like some sort of forked version of EC Wolf or something like that. Apparently it's supposed to be like I think it's like supposed to be a thing that's like allows for more stuff to be used in the Wolf 3D engine or something like that, versus what EC Wolf can't really do or something like that. But I guess like to short and sweeten it, LZ Wolf is basically something is like a modified, like an advanced EC Wolf port that allows for more things that normal EC Wolf wouldn't really allow. Not too bad of an alternative port. And he has a key over there. You would almost think that, like, in this long ass corridor that there would possibly be like a secret or something. Please be some health. Yes. Thank you, Steve. Steve coming in with the clutch at the end. Fucking flame boy bitch ass sons of bitches. Good thing I saved when I did. Well, getting closer and closer to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Because we are now on floor 6. God damn, did you hear all that? What the shoe stuffles? Okay then. Oh. Could this be the boss? Anyone else want some? I'll make a backup one. Fuck! Okay, say lower that one. Okay, so Hans Gross is in here somewhere. He's probably behind this door. Everything that I can before I even think about opening them. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so fire is not quite the answer. It's all about the rockets. Well, there we go. Total time 41 minutes 45 seconds. Got 99% kills, 38% secrets, and 94% treasure. And yeah, that's the normal ending stuff for that. So, but yeah, that was Wolfenstein 3D the old school for you, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of a short one. I kind of figured it's probably going to be a short one, but I mean it was a thing nonetheless, because you know, this was originally meant to be played on the Wolf 3D shareware, but technically it can still work, as you can both see, for you know, the full version of Wolf 3D. So there you go. But yeah, I gotta say though, that was kind of an interesting experience there, don't you think? You know, being able to you know, go about the whole thing once again, just and having like new enemy types to deal with. But I had me some fun though. I definitely enjoyed it. I may or may not play another mod with this. I may or may not use another gameplay mod in the future one day, but I don't know 100% for sure. So far, the only other mods that I can think of when it comes to using this is the Wolfrot mod, which is basically the Rise of the Triad gameplay mod, or I could be able to use like a simple cosmetic upgrade and play it that way. Just kind of having like, you know, like a much more prettier detail of the game, I guess you could say. But I don't know. I'll think about it, but you know, it is what it is. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for today. Again, I know this is a short stream, kind of, but you know, I did all there is for this mod. But I just want to let everyone know, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I want to thank everyone that came by, whether you are active in the chat or not. You know, hopefully you guys were entertained by the stream and all that good stuff. Again, I had to make some fun with it, so you know, that's something. But yeah, this pretty much is this is pretty much the conclusion of my slow week of streaming for this week, where I decided to play some more Wolf 3D mods, and I decided to revisit a friend of mine's old mod and play around with some other gameplay mods for it and stuff, and see how that goes. And the result was a success. You know, everything went along pretty nicely, so I'm happy everything worked out. But my next stream is going to be on Monday as part of my active week of streaming. I'm going to try and get back into more of The Spy Who Shot Me, because I finally, and I say finally, managed to get by that one level that I couldn't be able to do in my stream yesterday, and we're going to be trying to continue more of that game and see how much we can be able to get done, because things are starting to get a little bit interesting in a way, because something happened during that playthrough, or during that whole mission thing. But I'll get more into it on Monday. And then after that, my next stream will be on Tuesday. I might try and debut a new game onto the channel. I don't really know yet. So we're gonna put that as like a to be announced sort of thing, but we'll see. And then Wednesday and Thursday I'll be off, and then Friday will be the next stream. Because I have managed to finish up the Return to Danger mission pack for Spear of Destiny, I might try and dive deep. I might try and take a dive into Spear of Destiny's Mission Pack 3, which is called The Ultimate Challenge. And so that way I can be able to say that I have now at least done all the classic Wolfenstein episodes, as well as all 3 Spear of Destiny missions. So that's probably what's going to happen on Friday. And then Saturday will be another installment of Sega Sonic Saturday, where I'll be going back into some more of Sonic 2 SMS Remake. I'll be doing another one of those challenge runs that is in the challenge mode for the game. And then after that, my next stream will be on Sunday, where it'll be another special installment of Sega Sonic Sunday. And Shadowsea, there you are. I'm going to assume that you've been lurking this whole time, am I right? But yeah, on Sunday, it's going to be a special Sega Sonic Sunday, because I'm going to be going back into some more Sonic CD mods, and I'm going to be doing a playthrough with using Amy Rose. It's going to be the first of 2 that I have planned with Amy Rose. The first one's going to be having Amy Rose with Cream over Amy in the game and all that. So it's going to be like, you know, we're playing as, so basically like we're playing as Amy Rose and we're trying to rescue Cream. Yeah, I can see you. I mean, let me guess, Shadow. You had some trouble trying to connect to chat, like you couldn't send messages or anything. I mean, usually I kind of understand the feeling sometimes, because like sometimes when it comes to Twitch, it's like I can be able to watch a stream, but sometimes like the connecting to chat is usually a bitch and a half. But anyway, but yeah, my next stream is going. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. So if that interests you guys in some sort of way, you know, then feel free to stop by the channel. I usually stream around 6 p.m. CST time, which if you're an EST person, that usually is around like Damn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadow, but hopefully, you know, you've enjoyed the stream though, and hopefully you shared around everything in the proper Discord and all that, despite the fact that you couldn't be able to communicate with me. But I do appreciate you coming though. But yeah, if that interests you guys in some sort of way, you know, then feel free to come by the channel. I usually stream around 6 p.m. CST, which if you're an EST person, that's around like 7 p.m. You know, I love to be able to love to see you, I love to be able to possibly meet you for the first time and all that good stuff. So hell yeah. But until that time though, if you enjoyed what you saw today and you watch this on Twitch, give the channel a follow and become a fellow Rumble Maniac today. If you want to help me out just a little bit more, feel free to spread my channel around and help me get to that goal, which currently I only have one goal left to achieve, and that is an average of 3 viewers or more for my streams. So your viewership is highly appreciated, and the follows are more than welcome. I hope I'm able to entertain you guys with the kind of content that I do, because I try and do what I can with what I got, but also I like to be able to do things what I enjoy as well. And of course, you know, the usual stuff. If you have a Twitter account, you can follow me at the same handle that I go by here on Twitch. And also, you can go check out my YouTube channel at any time. You know, give it a sub, and see some of my past streams that I posted on YouTube, as well as normal videos that I've done before and after I started doing live streaming. So hell yeah. But please stay tuned for those of you who are in the chat, because I'm going to end my stream and then get on my Twitch and I'm going to try and raid someone. Because I like to be able to try and raid people, no matter the circumstances. But until I see everyone though in the next video or live stream, take care everybody.